Sorry. Hi, this is Dionne, the Tea Priestess, for you and me and that cup of tea. And so, the month of November, I spent working with Andrea Schroeder, who you know I just have a love affair with. I love Andrea's work. I spent the month working with one of her mastermind groups to journal with my stuck. A lot of times when I get stuck, it's not because I don't know what to do next. It's often because I'm afraid to do what's next. And so Andrea invited us to spend a month working with the tool of unsticking. And I won't go deeply into what she shared because I value her work so much, and I'm not an affiliate for her or anything. I just find her work very, very helpful in supporting me in my work. But that's the thing that I discovered about my stuck. When I get stuck, I tend to dig in and not want to use the full range of my tools. I tend to want to just use the tool of journaling, but not in a constructive way. Now, the way that Andrea teaches us to meet our stuck totally helped me to get unstuck, which was amazing to me. But what was also amazing to me was the process of sharing. So with everything that came up in November, and I won't go into details about that because I've already done videos on that, but with everything that came up in November, it was really grounding and centering to me to have a couple of places to be able to focus my energy. One definitely was that mastermind group of and connecting with the stuck pieces, the things that I actually wanted to get done, which I'm very happy to say that through that process of working with my stuck, I was able to get unstuck and get the thing made that I wanted to get made, what the focus that I was doing. But what I also found was, and I think this has a lot to do with my own personal inner workings. I've worked very much with shamanic astrology. I'm not a shamanic astrologer, but I kind of have this knowledge of my own personal inner workings. One of the things about the stuck was that I have so much Taurus in my chart that it's almost as if I get these blinders on. I kind of imagine that, Taurus, this bull with these blinders on, and I can't see any other way around the stuck but to walk through the stuck. And while, yes, that absolutely is a way, but in the process that we went through, I actually started to remove the blinders from my Taurus piece so I could look around and see how I could go around these stuck places in a loving, gentle way. So I highly encourage you and invite you to check out Andrea's work. I've talked about her journaling cards before. They're fantastic. But also just kind of connecting, knowing your inner workings well enough to know what other tools you can use for your stuck. So for me, what I found was knowing a little bit about Taurus helped me because Taurus is ruled by Venus and Venus is ruled by the throat. So for me, talking about some of the places where I was stuck with a close friend and friends that I want to become more close with, that really helped shift my energy, even though I wasn't necessarily talking about the stuck part all the time. I was just talking about my truth, examining my own beliefs, those things that just talking to somebody who was standing in their own truth, talking about their beliefs, me standing in my own truth, talking about my own beliefs, elevated me in a way that allowed me to be able to see ways around my stuck. So that to me was just fascinating and fabulous. And I, again, highly invite you to work with both Andrea's work if you can. And it's given me a deeper sense of direction as to where I need to go. And I really am looking forward to creating some e-courses and workshops about working more deeply with your inner workings. So that's something to look forward to in 2017. I'm planning on doing some more journaling courses. Also, you know, I've been talking about journaling more and more and more and more. And the more I talk about journaling, the more I keep getting hit with the fact that I really want to do more journaling classes. I really would love to do more community work, more maybe even live journaling classes. So that's another thing that I'm looking at creating for 2017 is some more journaling classes where we can get together and support each other in our journaling. Journaling tends to be, you know, this solitary practice, but I think there's really magic and power when people come together with a common intent, like the intent of a specific program or workshop, and they have individual intents under that big umbrella of the overall program intent. So I'm going to be working more with that and seeing where that leads me. And this is going to be my second to the last video for this year, because one of the things that I got super duper clear on was that I needed to take a step back and plan these videos a little bit more, give it a little bit more structure so that it's clear what I'm offering you. I know when I started this YouTube channel, I had wanted to make it about motivation, spirituality, and motivational tips, spirituality, and meditations. And I haven't really been doing a whole lot of meditations, but I still hope that I've been able to offer some motivation and some spiritual tips. And so I really want to sit with the essence of what Goddess Tea House YouTube is, and figure out how I can be more of service. If you have any suggestions on things that you would like my input on, I would love to hear your comments in the doodly-doo down below, the link-a-doodle. And if this has helped you in any way, please let me know too. I sometimes feel like these videos aren't really clear and aren't really serving anybody except myself, because there's so much going on out there that it just doesn't get the attention. But I'm willing to tweak and see where your needs and my skills intersect so that I can be of more service in the world, and in service in creating the kind of world that I want to see, working on it internally and letting it flow outwardly. So I've got one more video this month for this season, I guess. I've decided I'm doing seasonal, probably not complete seasons, but my goal at the beginning of the year was to do 20 videos. And this is actually the 24th video, I think. So, yay! I not only met a goal, I exceeded a goal. So that to me is a major success. Anyway, I hope this rambly video has been helpful to you. Again, if you have any suggestions on any kind of topics that you would like to see me talk about, or any kinds of information that you would like to learn about the elements, any meditations, spirituality, or motivational tips, how to work with the elements, any of that, definitely hit that link-a-doodle. And if you like what you see, please subscribe and give me that thumbs up. That helps other people to be able to find me too. And I will talk to you next week.